George Michael gave a stranger $19,000 for IVF treatment. George Michael cleared debts for strangers. He secretly volunteered at homeless shelters. He kept entire charities going. No one knew about his generosity until he died. 1. He gave one woman $19,000 for IVF treatment. A woman named Lynette was on the game show Deal or No Deal. She said she needed money for IVF. George Michael watched the episode. He called the TV channel anonymously. He offered to pay for Lynette's full treatment. Lynette had a baby boy in 2017. She named him Seth Logan George Hart, after the star. Michael had already passed away by then. 2. He paid off a complete stranger's debt. Michael was in a cafe one day. He overheard a woman talking about her large debt. She sounded very upset. George secretly wrote a check for $31,000. He gave it to the waitress as he left. He told the waitress to give it to the woman after he was gone. Michael did not want attention or thanks. 3. He helped a random woman with a flat tire. It happened in the 1990s. An Irish woman had a flat tire in London. It was raining as she left work. Michael happened to be passing by. He stopped to help Mary change her flat tire.
Sadly, I didn't have the nerve to ask for his autograph.
4. He kept entire charities going. Michael donated millions to the children's charity Childline over the years. His donations were so big, they kept Childline afloat. 5. He volunteered at homeless shelters in secret. He did not want people to know about it. After he died in 2016, his co-workers shared stories. They said Michael worked alongside them at a homeless shelter. He had asked them not to tell anyone.
That's who he was.
Emmeline Mondo said. 6. He gave a free concert for nurses in London. Nurses cared for Michael's mother before she died. He wanted to thank them somehow. He threw a free concert in 2006. Michael was nervous to perform. He said he had played for crowds all over the world, but never for so many heroes. Michael also had a bad cold, but he still put on the show. 7. Michael felt ashamed about some of his actions. He had problems with cannabis. Michael had several run-ins with the law. In 2010, he crashed his car while high. Michael was sentenced to 8 weeks in jail. He was also fined and banned from driving for 5 years. He said he deserved it, and it was karma. Elton John and Boy George wrote to him in jail. Michael turned out to be a model inmate. After a while, he was moved to an open prison. On his last night, all the prisoners and staff asked for his autograph. 8. He was proud to live as an openly gay man. In 1998, Michael was arrested for a lewd act in a public toilet. He pleaded no contest. He was fined and given community service. Soon after, Michael released the song Outside. The music video made fun of the bathroom incident. This was Michael's way of coming out. 9. His family members tend to die in their 50s. Michael died of heart disease on Christmas 2016. He was 53 years old. His sister Melanie was 59 when she died 3 years later. Their mother Leslie was also 59 when cancer took her.